Sup guys, welcome to the first video where you can actually hear my voice. Today we are gonna talk about some element IDs I have for elemental battlegrounds. Since you guys really wanted the countermeasure element, I will show you what it is and talk about it for a little bit. And here it is, countermeasure element. No, no names IDs because no more than 2 words. It really sucks. Yeah. It's a standalone. It cannot be fused because there's nothing logical in elemental battlegrounds. So that's why it has no gem cost for fusion. But total gems, you can see it here. Countermeasure is an element based on countermeasures, of course, trophy systems, and active protection. Its mana usage is very balanced, I think. Its whole purpose is to make sure you take as little damage as possible. And you can probably read this out yourself. The speed must be high, and we all know why. Even if the defense is low and still makes sure to protect you, it really sucks. The playstyle is defensive and the attack is of course below average. It can be team based, but it won't heal anything. It doesn't sound magical. Yeah, we all do. Trophy systems are made to protect military vehicles from rockets, shells, and more. Flares are made to ward off incoming missiles and basically prevents them from locking onto vehicles, since many flares distract them, effective on heat seekers. Yeah, this word, I can't really spell it. I'm not good at English. Yeah, you can read this out yourself. How would I make an element ID of all of that? I really don't know. Literally. You can read this out yourself. Oh, yeah, you can read it out yourself. And yeah, pause the video if you want to. The first spell is Flare Wave. A really stupid name actually, but yeah. User shoots 3 bursts of flares which ignite anyone on hit and destroys projectiles on direct hits. Flares spin around in a forward direction. Just like Illusion's bullet move. Yeah. You really want me to say everything here? Yeah. I don't think I really want to say that. It just destroys projectiles and burns players for some reason. The second one is trophy system. It's a shield which is invisible. User charges for a moment to unleash a long-lasting invisible barrier around them, which actively protects them from incoming projectiles as long as the user has mana. Press this key to deactivate it. Yeah, the only idea I had. You can probably read this out for yourself, I think. Yeah, I don't even want to talk anymore. This third one is, yeah, something like this. It's a blast, a heavy projectile, basically. User shoots a bigger flare far into the sky which will go down at high speed at the cursor's last location. Something like Howling Chain from Sound Element, I think, properly. Which will explode and unleash a cloud of chaff, which temporarily stuns enemies on hit and disable his ability to use spells. I gotta change this word actually. You can read everything here because I still refuse to do it for you. I'm not lazy. Probably you are. The fourth one is a very interesting one. The CUAV Scrambler. An area of effect which doesn't even deal damage, but instead it will support you. User spawns an area of projectile which will circle around a huge distance between the caster, which will actively highlight, stun, blind, and drain either their mana or stamina, all in order like a schedule. You can read this if you want to or not. I'm not gonna read it for you still. The final spell, the counter activation sector. This is the worst idea I ever made for an ultimate. Like literally. I just want to forget this one exists and just change it. This is just offensive. Like literally. Max damage limit. This is way too much. Unless you talk about solar. But we don't do that here. User fires multiple flares vertically into the sky, which will circle around the caster while unleashing multiple flares in goo towards the ground, which will create an active ignition zone and destroy any incoming projectiles. And it's not RNG based. You can read this if you want to, and this is unrelated, literally. Ignition is a very new kind of 2 damage, but also kind of stupid, really. You can also read the stats of every spell idea here. They're all different, as you know it. But yeah, who cares? Here are the strengths and weaknesses. Every element should have that. And I just went out of ideas. Like really. I should add slime element too, because of the shield making more slimes, which is even worse. And even worse if you use poison needles, you're gone. Literally. Oh wait, never mind. Just ignore everything I said back there. Lol. The strengths are it's very much of an utility rich element, making sure it's defensive and also a little bit offensive because of its ignition damage. It can sabotage the enemy so much, like literally. It's the end for them. Bonus damage when your opponent is in the sky, even if you can't even hit them. Short and long range based. Yeah, you can be a melee, you can be a ranged, but not that far though. It's a very balanced mana usage, unless you talk about this one. Yeah, we know why. And showcase element, just like creation. Active support and protection. And slime is really useless. But the weaknesses are low damage. Why? If you don't count the ignition damage, it's just low. Way too low. Mana usage in very quick burst, like just spamming your mouse until it literally breaks while you're fighting someone. I'm gonna laugh if that happens. The cooldown and delays. I really forgot about it. 6 seconds, this is way too much. Damn. I even forgot I made it that much. 7 seconds. 3. Wait, no. Damn, no. Oh my god, it's so much. I just realized. Ceilings? Or basically like terrain literally above you. I can explain it with Angel's ultimate. It's really something you don't want to do. Like you can only use like 2. Yeah, only 2 from the 5. It sucks. Inertia is something from gravity, and I still don't know the reason. Wait, never mind. It's this one, and probably this one too, if because it stuns. Yeah, very much. And not being added is the worst weakness this element has, because the thieves are so lazy because of blocks fruits. A game that has 500,000 views. Wait, I forgot it's not video. 500,000 players online at the same time. They grind money so hard of that. Like literally. I don't think that's good. Basically more than Brookhaven or Adopney. Like really, it's too much. Alright, so that was Countermeasure element. It's a very interesting one, yet it's just stupid. Like, it's really stupid. The idea came of the Shockwave Halo from Sound Element, which has some kind of weird hitbox that makes you miss a little bit too much and disrupt your aim for this amount of seconds for some reason. And yeah, that's it. You can go back at the start of the video, look everywhere for like so much for this. You can read this. It's impossible to finish this. Yeah. So I guess this is it. It's Countermeasure. Then this element right here, the Lieutenant one, this is the most recent one I made, which is good. We also have this element, which was going to win, but you guys really wanted Countermeasure for some reason. Especially this guy, element that can counter other elements. And of course he has his own, yeah. It's also kind of cool. I really want to say it's stupid too for some reason, but lock on is something that this game really doesn't have. Unless you talk about Angel. But that's just correct. Alright, that's the end of the video. And I'm not gonna say anything more, just goodbye. Bye. Just bye. I don't think I want to do this anymore. Or maybe I will do this one. If you guys want to. A new post will be created here, just not now. Alright, goodbye all.